Welcome to the Ayurvedic Way, where we explore ancient health and cooking secrets from India that have helped people live in balance for thousands of years. I'm Randall Mark.
I'm Amrita Sondhi. Today we're going to teach you how to make a beat the cold soup. I try to keep my immune system going most of the time at a high level, but once in a while I drop off, and this is the soup I make to boost it back up again.
And I get a chance to talk to a doctor of natural medicine who understands the natural healing properties of herbs. This is a great show, so stick around. On this episode of Ayurvedic Way, we're talking about foods that can help boost your immune system to fight common colds and things that we often pick up just from living in life. What are we making today?
Today we're making a saffron cranberry vermicelli.
Wow. By the way, what is saffron?
Saffron is a filament. It's from the crocus bud. When you buy it, buy the reddest one you can find. We've soaked it in half a cup of water. It brings out this gorgeous yellow color.
It's yellow, yeah.
Isn't it beautiful?
So that's from a flower.
That's right. It has a very subtle flavor. It keeps the blood circulating in our bodies, and it's great for eliminating migraines.
Wow. Now, you're also going to use some of these cardamom pods.
That's
you
right.
You keep telling me that you love these pods, but we have to break them so they get the seeds inside. They're open. But we don't want the pods to come out. You want the seeds to come out. Is that right?
That's exactly right. You learn so quickly,
I'm learning,
Randall.
just crushing them all a bit here.
That's beautiful. I love the way he does that too.
Well, you know what?
Does it so nicely.
Coming together.
We're just wait a second.
Oh,
So we'll
right.
just heat the oil.
Okay.
We're heating a little bit of olive oil in there.
How much do we need? Is that enough?
That should
I'm
be
learning.
just fine.
Okay, there we go. It looks good.
And once we've heated the oil, the pan's already been heating a little bit on there. We're going to saute the cinnamon and the pods just to bring out those flavors. When you saute the spices for about 30 seconds, go for it.
Yeah, okay. I noticed that you use I would use, cinnamon spice. You're using the whole thing.
Yeah, it's
Why?
beautiful.
Why do you do that all the time?
It's just a gorgeous thing that we can put in and then we take it out. It's very flavor enhancing. It's
wow, that looks good.
It's got its integrity.
Well, I love it. These are huge spices that are going to be incredible. The saffron is going to be put in there. Okay, so now once these are sauteed up, what are we going to do?
We're going to break this vermicelli.
Okay, so I break it and I'll put it in
and this
there.
is already roasted vermicelli.
Look, it's
gorgeous, isn't it?
It's incredible.
It's beautiful. You can buy these at the Indian stores.
It's
or
crazy.
Chinese
It's like hair.
stores.
It's like I'm breaking hair here.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Bizarre.
Gorgeous,
I feel like I'm making a
gorgeous.
mess of our kitchen.
That's fine. It looks beautiful.
Okay.
Food is messy sometimes.
Look at this. I'm just making a mess. I don't care.
That's fine. Food is messy sometimes.
Okay.
That's great.
Now we just coat this all.
Yeah, we're going to saute it.
Yeah.
So I'll just put a tiny bit more in.
Okay.
Tiny bit more.
This is the most weirdest thing that you're actually frying pasta.
Okay, that's fantastic. Okay, keep sauteing that.
Okay, well, you know
until
what?
That browns
we're going to have
more.
to brown this up for about 5 minutes. So we're going to just go nuts here, browning this for 5 minutes. So we've added the milk and the water. We've been stirring this up here. We got to add what else do we add?
We're adding the saffron that's soaked, as you can see.
That's incredible. I can't believe we're putting saffron.
Beautiful.
This is going to be a dessert.
Yeah, it's a wonderful dessert. There's cranberries. Some people put raisins. I love the color of cranberries.
Wow, this is looking good.
So it's your choice.
And what's this?
Agave nectar. And again, agave nectar is low on the glycemic index.
Look at that.
It's a great form of sugar.
That's going to be
nice?
And then what we're bake it. Is that what we do?
And then we're baking it.
Okay,
I've
got my dish back there.
Dish, yeah. Whoops. And the first 10 minutes we do it covered in the oven, and this last 10 minutes we do it uncovered.
Wow.
We'll then garnish it with almonds, and there you go.
This is so
Isn't that
yummy.
fun? Have you seen cooked
wait.
noodles before for dessert?
I've never seen cooked noodles.
fun.
I've never seen saffron before. I just cover this and put it in?
Yes, please.
Okay, away we go.
Thank you so much.
Can't wait to try that. When we come back, though, we're going to show you how to make beat the cold soup, another fantastic Ayurvedic dish to help your immune system boost itself up. Welcome back. We are talking about home remedies, things that you can do, and natural food products that actually help boost your immune system and fight off things like cold and the flu. We're making a beat the cold soup. Amrita, you made this up to help you fight a cold, I guess.
That's right. I rarely get colds, but in rainy Vancouver, I do sometimes catch them, and so do my friends. And when we do, we like to eat pungent onions. This really helps.
So you started by frying up some onions here?
Yeah.
Okay, what do I do?
These are sauteing for about 4 minutes.
I'll be your helper to make you soup.
Thank you so much.
Okay, what do you need?
Please put in the green chilies. These are freshly chopped green chilies and freshly chopped ginger. These are warming spices. They're great at healing a cold. They've got the metabolism. They clean the blood of infections. Thank you.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay, now I'll just saute these a little bit more.
Okay. I'm going to start chopping up your mushrooms that you always talk about.
Well, that's so good, Randall. Randall's chopping the shiitake mushrooms. Shiitake mushrooms are known for their immune boosting properties. So when you go shopping, don't forget the shiitakes, especially if you're trying to beat the cold.
Okay.
They're delicious as well. Absolutely delicious. As the Japanese have known this for centuries.
What's next?
The next thing is we're adding celery. Beautifully chopped celery.
Everything's so fresh.
Isn't it fresh and delicious? And garlic.
Well, you know what? You can't have enough garlic in your life.
No.
That's my theory.
Yeah.
I love garlic.
Garlic's so fantastic. And the
yeah.
garlic's especially important in this soup because it's a natural antibiotic. People who know, they say a garlic clove a day keeps the doctor away.
And the smell, like the garlic is coming out now.
Doesn't that smell
all those
wonderful?
green peppers, yeah.
Yeah, we just
Okay,
heal by just smelling
What
it.
else is next?
Okay, the next thing is we're, when you're done with the shiitakes,
Yep.
we're throwing in the zucchinis.
Okay. You need the carrots in there too?
Yeah, I'll throw in the carrots.
Okay, I'll chop
Beautiful
these guys.
carrots.
Can they be big or, I mean, these okay? Do you want me smaller?
That's fine. What you're doing is just beautiful. That was the cayenne pepper.
Okay.
And now we're throwing in turmeric, which is again a natural antibiotic.
Like it seems like you've got everything in your kitchen you put in here.
Yeah, and garam masala is a mixture of wonderful warming spices. This all adds amazing flavor. Although I'm talking about how good it is for the immune system, it tastes delicious.
Okay, I'm chucking these huge, beautiful.
Thank you so much. Beautiful. Gorgeous.
These are awesome looking.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Now, who doesn't just love mushrooms
And you
that are good for you?
Want a little bit of a...
Chopped tomatoes would be fantastic.
Okay, I'll do a little bit of that one, and then we're ready to go here.
Thank you so much.
This is looking
I'm just
really
sauteing
good.
this away.
I'm having fun. The amazing thing is that I'm learning so much in the Ayurvedic system that, that you're teaching me. It's just the power of natural ingredients to help our bodies.
Exactly.
I'm so used to eating processed stuff, and this has been good for me and my family.
It's very good, isn't it? I'm so glad you're enjoying it. It's delicious as well as pretty easy and quick. We shouldn't be afraid to make a mess.
Okay.
And throw in
What's
the
this?
stock.
This is
Thank
the
you
last thing
so
now.
much.
There we go.
There's the wonderful vegetable stock,
I'll show you my
full of
caca.
nutrients.
Now we're going to let this simmer for about 10 minutes. Now we've got to add a few more things. Broccoli, cauliflower, and you talked about the importance of these, what's this, pepper?
That's right. This is cloves here and
No,
pepper
that's the-
balls. Oh,
that's the
sorry,
pepper
pepper
balls.
balls. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're right.
So
You're
the pepper
learning
balls.
fast. And cloves.
Cloves. And again, the whole cloves.
Whole cloves.
Wow.
We won't eat them. You take them out before you eat, but it adds a lot of goodness. Warming. We're warming because colds are
I just
cooling.
fire this right in?
Fire those in. That's the broccoli and cauliflower florets. Wonderful fiber again. We're getting the digestive system going. Filling it with vitamins and nutrients.
Really, with the vitamins? You can't say vitamins? Vitamins. Wow. Okay, there's so many vitamins in here, it's going to be amazing for you. And I think there's also some vitamins, but anyways, this is looking really good. Now you're going to cover this and let this cook for how long?
We'll let it simmer for 10 more minutes.
10 more minutes. You can cover that. We're going to then garnish it later with, I'm going to squeeze my lemon and put some of this, what is this, parsley?
Yeah, parsley.
Oh, put
Tons
that
of
parsley.
goodness.
I can't wait. It's going to be a fantastic soup. After this next break, I get a chance to talk to Dr. Coby Slater. She is a doctor of natural medicine. She's an incredible person. Talk about the healing power of herbs. Welcome back. I talked to Dr. Coby Slater, a doctor of natural medicine, and I found that herbs, which have been around for thousands of years, can be an effective way of treating sickness.
Western medicine is based on the use of drugs to treat ailments. But for thousands of years, people have been eating and using particular herbs to treat and prevent disease. Coby Slater is a doctor of natural medicine and a clinical herbal therapist. I had a chance to talk with her about using natural herbs to cure sickness.
Dr. Coby Slater, great name by the way. All your background, all your education is in the area of herbal health nutrition. Most people don't understand that whole field. Explain what we're finding out about herbs and the connection with health.
Well, really, herbal medicine is quite eclectic in that it's been around for centuries. And long before we had drugs, we had herbs and natural medicines and different foods to cure our ailments. So some of the data goes back, 100 years ago.
Now, some of the things that I'm hearing is that we can treat so many of the diseases and ailments that we have with simple herbs if we learn to match them up properly. Give me some examples.
Well, some of the examples are, I always like to use the example lungwort, which actually the leaves of lungwort are shaped like lungs. So, and that application is actually used for people with things like bronchitis, respiratory ailments, asthma, things
And you
like
can
that.
get that at a store, not across the counter, and I can take that and then it can actually help me.
Yes, oh yeah, definitely.
Really? What about, does the issues of allergies that people have? Explain, because that's a huge world that we're finding out. People have often ailments that are related to, they're allergic to certain foods.
Yes. That's really, really big. About 95% of people with chronic conditions actually have a food allergy associated with
Well, give me
that.
some examples.
Okay, so I like to use the example eczema. So a lot of young kids and adults even have eczema. And what we've been finding is that a good percentage of these people have a food allergy. Some of the most common foods that people are allergic to with eczema are, top of the list is eggs.
Eggs, okay.
Yeah, and then second would be wheat, and then dairy, soy, and peanuts.
How do you find out if you're allergic to this stuff?
So you can do a couple of different things. So the first thing you can do is what's called an elimination diet.
Okay.
So you pick one of the foods and you completely eliminate it from your diet.
Not eating eggs for 3 weeks, see how I feel.
A month. You want to do it for a
month,
month.
okay.
Yeah. But you have to be diligent. So you have to read the ingredients, make sure there's no eggs in the bread that you're eating or the cookies or the cakes and any of that. You take it out for a month and see how you feel. Does your eczema get better? Or you can take out all of the foods. So you can take out eggs, dairy, wheat, soy, peanuts. Take all of those out for a period of a month and see what happens. And then
introduce them a little at a time.
that's right. Reintroduce one food every 3 days.
Okay, what
An
about
easier way,
is to come to you?
Well, an easier way is to do a blood test.
Oh, okay.
So you actually get a blood test done, and it's called an IgG food antibody test. And it will actually show you your body's reaction to all of these different foods.
What do we got here? We're in a magic closet. What are these liquids?
So these are all herbal tinctures. So they're herbs that have been extracted by alcohol to become like medicines, basically. So I'm a compounding herbalist. So what I do is based on each patient's needs, I will compound them a formula. So I can put, like 10 things in a bottle to address all sorts of different things.
Take 3 drops of this every day.
That's right.
And I'm dealing with your gallbladder, your pancreas, all this stuff's going to be helped.
It's going to help a lot, yes,
Wow.
definitely.
And it's in a little vial. You mix it all up.
Yeah.
Wow. And what do we got over here? All these bottles of stuff here.
So these are all the nutritional supplements that I use.
What's the most common one?
One of the most common ones that I'm using right now is Relax Ease. Stress these days is so high in people's lives. What happens is we end up getting really high levels of cortisol in our body. And so this is a product that will actually lower our cortisol levels and help us.
And it's an all-natural product.
Totally natural. Can't be addicted to it.
Wow.
It's amazing.
That is incredible. And these are all natural, herb-based.
Yes.
And you then work with the patient to find the best supplement for them.
That's right.
That's incredible. That's very, very fun. I've learned a lot. We need to be informed as people because our health is dependent upon what we eat. That's one of the only things we take in our body, isn't it?
That's right.
Well, thanks so much for chatting today.
Thank you.
I've learned a lot.
Thank you.
A strong body and a strong immune system go hand in hand. So if you want to be able to fend off colds and disease that come your way, make your body stronger.
Welcome back. Doing exercises, special yoga poses, can be a fantastic way to alleviate pain and stress, and get the chest open if it's congested. So watch these exercises and follow them with consciousness, and take care if you're ill. Do them with ease.
You know, a strong body and a strong immune system go hand in hand. So if you want to be able to fend off colds and disease that come your way, make your body stronger. And if you're getting a cold or you're feeling one coming on, I'd recommend hitting the gym and sweat it out. But if you're really sick and you're contagious, be considerate and do these things at home. Today we're going to do a movement. It's a compound movement. It's for your biceps, your triceps, and your shoulders. And I'll show it to you. We're using dumbbells. Standing position, knees slightly bent, core locked. Abdominals in, belly button towards the spine. You're curling that weight up with the biceps. You're pressing it up with the shoulders. And extending back for triceps to the top. Shoulders back down, and biceps. Once again, squeeze those biceps, twist and push. Extend for triceps, and all the way through. A nice compound movement. It'll build some muscle, it'll up your immune system, and you'll be feel better real soon. Till next time, start light and do it right.
Cobra tones the back, glutes, and throat while expanding the rib cage, chest, and abs. It opens the shoulders, reducing pain and stress. It alleviates congestion and increases a sense of well-being by increasing blood flow to the body. When you feel a cold coming on, make sure you stretch your body with the Cobra to allow it to stimulate healing.
We're making some healing teas. Because
That's right.
tea is really important in the Ayurvedic system.
Well, it's so wonderful for healing when you have a cold. I think everyone who knows and flus and colds, they're always wanting to sip teas to get warm. Here we add the immune boosting qualities by throwing 4 cloves of garlic in the water, a natural antibiotic. We've got ginger,
that's ginger.
fresh
I love that.
ginger,
That's fantastic.
Wonderful. Cayenne boosts the metabolism again.
Wow, so it's just...
We're going to simmer that for about 30 minutes.
All it is you added 3 different things, and I'm just boiling water. I'm going to let that go for about 30 minutes now. And that'll just, you'll smell that all in the house. It'll be a fantastic smell. You
will. And then just to give it a good taste, you're going to add the real maple syrup. And not now, later on, exactly.
Our second tea is really
And just 1 second. You'll just also be adding a squeeze of lemon into that. Okay, so just remember that.
At the end.
Yeah, at the very end.
A little bit of lemon and a bit of maple syrup.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
Last one?
The last one is very simple. You can boil that water in a kettle or on the stove. And you're just adding turmeric, which is a natural antibiotic.
This is the stuff you walk around all the time here with. You're always drinking turmeric tea. I don't know why that's so good.
Yeah, we're talking a lot, so it really protects my throat.
Okay, so you fire that in there.
Popping that in. It has a lovely yellow color. And again, it's your choice if you want to add a sweetener, and we'd suggest maple syrup or a good honey. I'm going to pull out of the oven this pasta. This is actually, it's not a pasta. It is actually a very, very thin roasted vermicelli. But it's a dessert. It's a dessert, exactly. We're going to sprinkle it with a little bit of this. Yeah, we're garnishing it with a superfood, almonds. It looks gorgeous. I can't wait. So now we've got our teas, we've got our desserts, we've got everything ready to go. I can't wait to try it all. It's going to be amazing. On this episode, we've been talking all about natural ways to boost our immune system when we have a common cold and these kind of things. We made quite a spread here. What do we have here for our lunch? We have saffron cranberry vermicelli, and this had the prize saffron, which alleviates migraines, get the blood circulating. And this is that's a dessert. It's quite tasty. It's very sweet. Yeah, well, quite sweet. Yes. And then we've got the beat the cold soup, which had all the immune boosters in it: the shiitake mushrooms, the garlic, the ginger, the spices, the cloves. And we've got the fresh, the apples and the daikon. We've also got the beet the cold tea.
Daikon, by the way, is the first time I ever had it in my life was like yesterday with you, because this is what you make horseradish out of, but it's not spicy.
Isn't it good?
It's really good though.
And for cold, can you feel how it would warm and clean the sinuses?
Yeah. And then this tea, turmeric tea. Again, never had turmeric tea before, but this is fantastic. I put a little bit of syrup in there, maple syrup with the turmeric. I love it. I could eat this. I could drink that all day. That's really, really tasty for you. Well, this is going to be a fantastic lunch. I can't wait to get into it. Its wonderful properties are really a natural way to boost the immune system in your body. On the next Ayurvedic Way, we talk about depression and food and the connection between what we eat and how we feel in our emotional state. There's a powerful story about someone getting through a really dark time in their life. You're not going to want to miss it on the next Ayurvedic Way.